What's going on, guys? J. Allen Brack's email to staff about the lawsuits. This is Blizzard's president. This is 5 days ago. I'm making this. I personally have a lot of emotions coming out yesterday. I know you do too. That the allegations and the hurt of our current and former employees are extremely troubling. I know that many of you would like to receive more clarity. While I can't comment on the specifics of the case, it is an open investigation. What I can say is that the behavior alleged in detailed in the allegations is completely unacceptable. Come on, Williams, speak. It goes without saying, it is completely unacceptable for anyone in the workplace to face discrimination or harassment. It goes without. Don't say that. It goes without saying, because it happened. So say it, asshole. That everyone should feel safe working here, whether we are on campus, BlizzCon, or working from home. It takes courage to come forward, and claims about the company are investigated by internal when needed and external investigators. No, only external investigators, because then it gives you a outside perspective. You don't need to investigate this stuff internally. It's sexual assault, bud. It is harassment, bud. It is unfair work. Okay, unfair work conditions might be an HR thing, especially if it's like a discriminatory thing between a manager and an employee that's not sexual, but it's like workload or whatever. Like that could be like an HR thing. Like, so little Timmy's not doing enough work. Yes, I am. My boss is a dick. Like that's an HR thing. That can be put up to higher management. We take these claims very seriously. Claims can be made without fear of retaliation. Many times I attend them personally along with our other leaders. Okay, so if he has personally attended some of these meetings, then he should know what the fuck's going on. This is a 2-year investigation. Why the hell aren't you having some serious repercussions on yourself? Like, we better find out that he's been fucking knocking people's dicks in the dirt. Otherwise, he's part of this. More than part, he's the manager's responsible for everything that happens to the company. Say that. Stepping back, when I talked to Bobby about taking his job, one of the first things I mentioned was was a Reverend Saint Brack household of the Brack household. I don't know what that means. Gloria Steimston. Why are you bringing politics into this? Growing up, the value of women as equals, understanding that the work had been done as equal treatment, and the fact that there was too much to do were common themes. This is just one of the reasons why we fight for equality is important to me. With people with different backgrounds, views, experience essential for Blizzard and our teams and our community. I disdain bro culture and have spent my career fighting it. Okay, so you didn't address what the fuck is happening. Okay? The value of women as equals. That's so easy to say, but you didn't actually fucking say about anything that you've done specifically to deal with it. I know you said you can't speak with specifics about the case because it's an open investigation, but like, this just seems like it's political posturing. Like, this whole thing is just pulled out of a PR book. Understanding that the work has been done for equal treatment. So you're just talking about something that this person has said and that you agree with them and want their views, but this is not what you have done. This is just what you understand is the right thing to do. This is what you said when you first took the job. This has nothing about what's going on. This has nothing to do with what you have actually done. Iterating on our culture with the same intensity, bring our games into imperative with our values acting as our North Star. This is some the most important work we do, both as professional and human. No, it's not. Okay, a video game is so different than people getting molested in your fucking office. I'm sorry, it is. If your job is to focus on the fucking game and making sure that your values are imprinted upon the games world, fine. If that's a creative liberty you would like to take, do that. But that should not be a priority. Take care of the human goddamn beings in your building before you start worrying about an NPC or whatever bullshit is happening in the game, okay? Fuck. If we're talking about the game here, fix the goddamn game. But we're not. We're talking about people getting victimized in your office. A company is more than a legal construct that exists on a piece of paper in a cabinet in Delaware. That was not necessary. You don't need to write that. Stop that shit. Talk about what's actually happening. The people that work at the company make it what it is through their actions and creations. True. Each of us plays a role in maintaining a place of safety for one another. False. Okay. Each one of us is responsible for our own behavior, which should include values of safety, but it is not the responsibility of each person to make sure that everyone else is safe. You are responsible for your behavior, and the manager is responsible for making sure that the manager and the policies are responsible for making sure that it's a safe workplace. Because policies are impartial. Okay? Policies are, no matter who does this, if this happens, this is the consequence. That's what makes things safe. That's what makes everybody abide by them. Saying, well, just because everybody's responsible for our own safety. No, fuck that, you're wrong. It is up to each of us to continue to craft Blizzard the way we want and commit to doing our part to keeping Blizzard great and aspiring for and always aspiring for more. Blizzard's not great. We've been saying it for years. Blizzard's fucked up. And now it's not only fucked up in the game, it's fucked up in real life. Leadership and I will be meeting to answer your questions and discuss how we can move forward. In the meantime, I want you to know you can talk to any manager, HR partner, or any member of the legal team, or anyone on the executive team, including HJ. I don't know who that is. If you feel more comfortable talking to someone outside of Blizzard, oh yeah, okay, that's good. Or prefer to remain anonymous, you can contact the Way to Play integrity line. I feel sad, angry, and a host of other emotions. And grateful, feel grateful to work alongside a set of leaders and thousands of employees who join me in their commitment to our continuous improvement. Thank you, Blizzard. J. Allen Brack. I think that this is completely disingenuous and a waste of basically everyone's time. I feel like he really strongly should think about what he writes before he posts something out, because this just seems like he wants the allegations to go away, and then he's not taking this seriously at all. This is the most copy-paste, generic, virtue signaling piece of shit thing I've ever seen.